Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name is Landon, and here we play Jank. So let's go ahead and continue playing the Greedent Eats deck. We had kind of a terrible showing with Lugia. The deck performed, but it could not keep up with Lugia. Lugia was just too good. And then we had a surprising match against Eternatus, where I honestly thought I wasn't going to be able to publish that video because the deck wasn't performing, but we turned it around and we actually won that game against the Eternatus Dark Box. Let's see what today has for us here. I believe yesterday you would have seen my Enhanced Hammer needs a reprint, and I put that out while I am playing a deck that only plays Special Energy. So I think it's safe to say that I seriously think it's a good move to, put out Enhanced Hammer. I think it's just a good move overall. So our opponent did start Bidoof, which gives us no information about their deck. Hisuian Heavy Ball comes down. Failings. So is this a Rapid Strike box deck? I knew a guy that was working on a deck like that, and it sounded interesting. Failings does hit weakness on Skwovet and Miltank, and there's really not much we can do. Does it hit weakness on... Yeah, even hits weakness on Golbat, a flying type. We are in trouble with Failings, sadly. But let's see what we can pull off. So I'm going to play Level Ball here, and we're going to grab a Zubat. Because we can Golbat next turn, and we will be able to evolve into the Greedent next turn, and we can Marnie next turn, and all that stuff. We've got a lot going on here. I'm worried that attaching to the active was a mistake, but we'll just have to see what they play here. It could be a switch, an air balloon, they could evolve up. They could do a lot of things that just make me regret attaching to the active. Yeah, here comes a Rapid Strike Urshifu. An Evolution Incense to grab a barrel. Yep, there it is. And that's going to let them see 3 more cards. And those 3 cards could seriously hurt us. So there are the 3 cards. What do they get? See, the benefit, though, is that if it doesn't get them anything, we will actually KO their draw power here very early on. So that could actually help us out. Boss's Orders, probably the other Skwovet. Yep, good move. Good move. Now we have to produce another energy. Now we have enough draw here where I'm pretty sure we'll see another energy or a Scoop Up Net or something. Speak of the devil. So we can evolve up that one. We can Scoop Up Net this one. This Greedent goes into the active. And we will Professor's Research, because I don't really expect them to have much right now, but we will also Lucky Egg our 2 squirrels there, and we will scoop up the Golbat for a little bit extra draw next turn. And I kind of like where we're at. Actually, we're going to lose out on the Golbat and the Bird Keeper, but that's fine. That is fine. We're going to get this prize here. Beautiful. Twin Energy. Okay, so we'll be able to play that down on the Skwovet. Hopefully the Lucky Egg will get us something to work with here. Let's see. With the Failings, 20 for each Rapid Strike. Nope, they are going the Rapid Strike Urshifu. We did not get Manaphy out of the deck for a reason, but we might end up regretting this. All they need is the VMAX and 1 energy, and we will certainly regret this. Oh boy. They can knock out both the active Greedent and the benched Skwovet, or just the 2 benched, or there are many ways to go. That should be doubled with weakness. Yeah, there we go. There's the doubled. So that does pop. It gets us a Greedent, but we don't have a Skwovet. It does get us a Zubat. It does get us a Level Ball, which could get us a Golbat to draw cards or a Skwovet to evolve next turn. I think I'm going to go the Skwovet route. I'm not 100% sure yet. There's the Golbat, so yeah, we should just use this for the Skwovet. Beautiful. Skwovet can go there. Golbat, I know there's an argument that we should have gone with the Manaphy, but I disagree. We'll switch into this Zubat, which gets us Miltank. Miltank's a pretty good one, actually. I'll throw that one down, and we will Golbat. And Golbat will get us what? A Level Ball. So now we can grab the Manaphy. Oh, we don't have that Manaphy. Oh, we already discarded it. Yikes. Should have realized that. We will put the Manaphy back in. The Skwovet back in. Oh boy. Don't you hate it when you make that mistake? Skwovet will go there. And we will actually retreat Zubat into Miltank. Do we Pal Pad? Do we Pal Pad? Trainers. 2 Research, 2 Bird Keeper, and a Marnie, and a Roseanne's. Yeah, we will Pal Pad the Marnie and a Bird Keeper back in. And that's it. I think we just sit here. And end turn. So, getting 2 energy back on Urshifu is not impossible. But they aren't playing the basic water energy, it looks like. So it might be very difficult for them to actually pull that off. Gale Thrust going into the Miltank, not going to be very effective. We can play down the Greedent. We can play down Crobat. Crobat will draw us some cards. Yes. We get a Venusaur. Capturing Aroma could also be very big here. Oh, we get an evolution instead. That's too bad. And we can't even grab a Golbat. Do we have 2 in the discard already? That is interesting. How many do we have in the discard? Just the 1. So we still have 1. I guess it's in the prizes. We do have double turbo. We can attach there. We will be doing 10 damage. And we won't be getting much. Let's go ahead and scoop up the Crobat. We'll play down the Golbat. Just trying to see all the cards we can. Yes. We get a Marnie. Okay, this Marnie can actually lead us somewhere. Let's play down the double. We will play down the Pal Pad, which will get us a Bird Keeper and a Roseanne's backup. And let's go ahead and Marnie. Will this see a Manaphy? We've put it back in the deck. We get a Capturing Aroma, hoping for Tails. Come on, Tails. Come on, Tails. Come on, Tails. Tails! Alright, we will be able to protect our bench with the Manaphy. And we've got the Miltank in the active. We're looking pretty good. We even have Crobat in the hand for next turn's draw. So let's just do the 10 damage to the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. Now our opponent will need to boss up the Manaphy and KO it. Which will buy us some time, but not a lot. Yes, of course. The Tower of Waters comes down. They're going to switch into the Phalanx. Phalanx, with just this Rapid Strike Urshifu on the bench, will do 40 times to 80. So 80 damage to the Miltanks. Actually a fair amount, but we could always retreat into the Greedent, attach the Twin Energy to the Miltank so it's ready for the future, and we can draw up in plenty of ways to hit big against this Phalanx. Oh, they are going to force up... They're going to force up the Greedent with the energy just because we're going to force them to get enough Pokemon into play to grab this KO, or we are KOing it. Bird Keeper, Gale Thrust. Beautiful, beautiful move from my opponent. I just don't know why, yeah, no, it was beautiful. Tower of Waters, they could have retreated and moved, but they would have just been attacking into the Miltank, so they definitely needed to switch up the actives, and they did, and they got me by me putting up the Greedent, thinking I was going to outplay them when they're outplaying me. Beautiful move from my opponent there. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to put up the Golbat just to buy me some time. I've got the Crobat. I can, wait it out a little bit. Let's see. If we Crobat, that's +2, that'll put us up to a 6-card hand. We can play the Heavy Ball. That'll put us down to a 5-card hand. Is there anything in there that we need? An Oranguru would be nice. But, it is getting to be a lot. Playing down Roseanne's backup would be nice. but I don't know if we'll have the space. Okay, Crobat, go. We got to play down the Crobat. That's a guarantee yes. We get a Skwovet. We get a Marnie. That could be big. Let's see. Doing 210 to Rapid Strike could be worth it. It really could be. So let's Heavy Ball. Nothing? Okay. Okay, that's all good information here. We can retreat. Actually, we'll go into Miltank. And we will Roseanne's back up. And we will get some cards back, like the Golbat, Twin Energy, not the Lucky Egg. We're getting low on a deck here, so I don't want too much draw. Like, even this Professor's Research is a bit much. So we'll just route for 10. And I fully expect them to retreat into the Phalanx and attack the Miltank. Yes, we will draw. We get Roseanne's backup. That's funny. So next turn we can Marnie and put us in a decent position. Yes, they're going to heal up. Flip tails. Nope, heads. They're going to keep it. Yeah, so Marnie's looking pretty good for us. They are just going to get more and more Rapid Strike Pokemon down. Right now, Phalanx can get the KO, so there's absolutely no reason for them not to retreat into the Phalanx and get that KO. Marnie coming down on my opponent's side, putting those cards into the deck, keeping them nice and safe. What do we get? We get a Zubat, we get a Marnie, we get Twin Energy. That Twin Energy could be useful for this Skwovet here, or the Crobat, but the Crobat probably won't come into play too much. Where is our other Miltank? Is it in the... No, not in the discard. Okay. Okay, they Gale Thrusted? That's interesting. Why would they Gale Thrust there? That has me a little bit confused. Because Route just got more powerful. I wish I had a boss in this deck, but I don't. Even a escape rope right now would be useful, but I just don't have space for it. I think we're just going to attack. I don't see much reason not to attack. We'll deal the 30 damage. They've got the Lucky Ice Pop. They will heal 20 of that, flip a coin, and probably heal more. They're at 32 cards in deck. They're getting going now. That's the danger here. Trying to play the wall with Miltank is very difficult. Bidoof comes down. Again, they can just retreat into the Phalanx, attack with Phalanx, and get that KO. I don't think they're realizing the weakness here. Which is currently, them not realizing that is kind of currently saving me. Because I really need the Miltank to wall off Urshifu. I thought about Bird Keepering into Greedent, getting a big hit onto Urshifu, but I just don't think it's worth it right now. If we put up Crobat, Crobat could get knocked out. But I think it's our best choice. I think Crobat's our best choice. Sacrificial Lamb, Crobat. They can get a KO with Rapid Strike Urshifu. They can get a KO with Phalanx. Trying to get the Miltank safe on my end. Trying to make sure I don't put my energy in... Oh, okay, so they're just going to attack with Phalanx. So... if I had a Twin Energy on Miltank, it would be slightly better. Wouldn't be able to get the KO, though. So we need Greedent to get the KO'd here. So Greedent has to go into the active. We get another Marnie, so it's nice that we'll be able to save the Marnie. We can play down the Zubat. Let's play down the Marnie and see what we get. Hopefully nothing too great. Oh man, that's all good, but we have to get the KO. I know, it's killing me, but we have to get the KO. We get one prize. We gotta get 2 more KOs. 1 on Rapid Strike Urshifu, and then 1 on any single prizer. That is our goal with 11 cards left in deck. Let's draw up. 8 cards left in deck. We do get a Golbat, we get a Miltank, we get Bird Keeper. All good cards. They have a Remoraid in the active. it's kind of a waste to attack with Greedent into a Remoraid. I might Bird Keeper into the Miltank. The Miltank can do how much damage now? Let's see. It's on benched? Benched. So that would be 10, 30, 50, 70. So that would be the KO. Okay, so Gale Thrust is active now. That's totally what they're going to use. I think I'll put up the Skwovet. If I put up the Skwovet and get a big hit on this Urshifu, it's just tough to commit to that. It would bring them down to... No, I gotta go Miltank because they can slow play me. And I'm going to have a tough time slow playing them with how little I have currently in deck. And here I am just playing a bunch of cards, which is just going to hurt even more. 70 damage. Still not within range of a... Yes. Of a Greedent attack. Sadly. They just have 20 more HP than what I need them to have. Oh, okay. If I can... Man, what can I do? If I just keep attacking with Miltank, do they wear me out first? See, now I can just go Miltank into Miltank and not really give them an option to Gale Thrust. Manaphy's on the bench, so Miltank's doing the work right now. I'll fully admit that, but Greedent is ready. It is ready to get that big hit off. If you leave Remoraid and you don't evolve, you are putting yourself in a situation where I can get that one prize, and then the Urshifu is all I need. They really need to get another Pokemon V down, so that, like, another Rapid Strike Urshifu, I think. If they could get that, Evolution Incense, they're going to grab Remoraid. That's a fantastic decision from them. Absolutely, that's what they needed to do. Drizzile? What? Drizzile? I'm so confused. I'm so confused right now. They played Serena, so they're not going to grab a boss so that they can Gale Thrust Greedent. Do they play boss since they play Serena? I know I don't play the two, but I play weird. What do you guys think? I gotta throw it out to you guys, right? You know, isn't that what people do? Boss, beautiful. Yes, they have that. They are ready to go. They only need one more prize. I just realized that. If we could get Marnie off this top deck, I would play it. Play it down in a heartbeat. Because I would remove their new active. They're going into Passimian, and Passimian has Fling. Fling does what? 20 damage to on the bench. No? Oh, just one of your Pokemon. Okay. We do get the Marnie. Let's play it. I hate using it right now, but we have to. We have to. Alright. Route. Next turn, we can play Roseanne's backup to help us with our hand, so that's pretty useful. Hopefully we didn't just give them another boss. I really want to get a big hit with Greedent. Lucky Ice Pop, heal up the Passimian, yeah. Flip Tails? Tails, yes! Okay. So that's still within range of a Miltank, so I can still grab one prize that way if they don't do anything. If they don't move anything around right here. Fighting Energy onto the Remoraid, interesting choice. Fling. Another 40 damage onto Miltank, I assume? Yep. Let's see. This Miltank is at 30. I gotta get it out of the active. So let's go ahead. We will retreat into this. Roseanne's backup. So we can get Oranguru, I think. Twin. And I'm going to grab a Lucky Egg just to put it into the deck. That's all. I just want it in the deck. I just want more cards in the deck. We will KO the Passimian. I guess I didn't need to retreat, but I feel safer that I retreated. You know? Okay, so we need to attack once into the Urshifu with Miltank, then we can get a big KO with Greedent. That is the goal currently. Will we pull it off? I don't know. They just need to get their boss. If they get their boss, they win. That's the scariest part about this. I don't know how many bosses they play. If they only play one, then we put it onto the bottom. I don't think they've shuffled, have they? I don't think so. So that could actually put us in a decent spot. Okay, retreating into a different Remoraid. Is that energy that important to you? Interesting. Twin Energy, I gotta play that down. I gotta have the Miltanks ready to go. So we'll grab another prize. And our opponent is just buying their time as long as they can. This is definitely like a stall strategy here. The thing is that, you know, Evolution Incense, good move, good move. Probably going to be Octillery. It's going to shake up their deck, which means boss is in the deck somewhere. Or they could just grab and, honestly, grab Inteleon. If they have Inteleon, they grab Inteleon, then they grab boss and they win. That's how they do it. And they can do it right now. They can do it this turn. It's tough when your whole deck is weak to fighting. Vibrio! Holy cow. Okay, still. They're going to draw 2 cards, and those 2 cards, 3 cards, those 3 cards, they could find boss. 4 cards. 4 cards out of 18. They're going to see 4 cards, and they could see boss right here. Do they? They probably do. That's how they win. They boss up the Greedent. No, they see another V. Holy cow, this is going to drag on. We need to try to keep the deck as full as possible. That's what we have to do right now. Yeah, we can't get a one-hit KO on this Urshifu even. Okay. Okay. Maybe they did get the boss. Yep, there's the boss. They win. Oh, man. Why'd they have to drag that out so long? Oh. They got the boss and they just waited. They like to see me sweat. And they boss up the Manaphy. I love it. I love it. Boss up the Pokemon that's pissing you off the most. Good game to my opponent. I'm not sure if Greedent actually did much in this match. I'm trying to remember. Man, my memory's been shot. That match was so intense, I can't think. But good job to my opponent. They hit my whole deck for weakness practically, and they really took advantage of that. And that, you know, I think they could have gotten a KO a little bit earlier, but still, they won. So who am I to judge, right? Maybe they didn't have the cards right in their hand that they wanted to keep the match going how they wanted to, and they knew they could stall because Miltank doesn't do enough. I don't know. But thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you like what I'm doing here, if you're enjoying this kind of content. We are very close to hitting 100 subscribers. Of course, once we hit 100, we will get that Discord server going up, and you know, we'll be able to talk Jank decks and formats and all that stuff. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. And of course, I think that's it. So until next time, keep playing Jank.